The planet, we know there's some environmental issues right now. You can't deny it. Some of the people in very powerful positions, well, they are denying it. And that's unfortunate because it's going to impact us. It's going to impact our future. I'd be calling the kettle black here if I was going to preach to you, so I won't preach. What I'm going to share is just a little bit different take on what's going on now. Okay, we know that there's some major issues. What are those, and what can we do? I'm going to talk about myself and what I've done. Maybe you've got some great ideas. I encourage you to share it with me, with the people around you. What's the number one? Well, fossil fuels to heat and cool our homes and our buildings. Number one in terms of energy use. So what have I done? Well, I watch that thermostat. I watch how much air conditioning I turn on in the galleries. We don't open up our doors in the galleries unless the temperature is favorable. And I've looked at my home and I've tried to make everything as energy efficient as I can. Go get an energy audit. Never know what it'll share, what you could save in terms of finances. Number two, transportation, flying and driving. Huge energy users, fossil fuels again. I try to fly less. I really do. It's a huge number in terms of energy consumption. In terms of driving, yes, I do have that big 4x4 truck to get to some pretty crazy locations when I'm doing out in the wilds. But I also have a little Toyota Corolla that's about 20 years old. And when it does allow, I use that vehicle exclusively. I try to use it again and again. Did you know that 28% of a vehicle's carbon footprint is in its manufacturing and delivering it to the dealership? So if you can get a vehicle, take care of it, keep it going, you're going to do a lot of good for this planet. Number three would be construction. Construction of buildings, homes, things like that. Hey, you know what? We need certain things. We generally do. It's just reality. But steel, aluminum, concrete, they're all really energy expensive. So are there other building materials out there? Any project that I've done related to the galleries or my home, every nail matters. Let's keep things out of landfill. Let's make the use of our resources as best we can. Let's not waste a thing. Our landfills are full and they produce a lot of methane. Finally, food, agriculture. We need it. Hey, I have rural roots. I'm not pointing any fingers, but you know, that little bluff of trees, that little wetland that you drained, did you have to? Can we just save a little bit? Can we just keep things a little bit green? And in terms of us, you know, we end up wasting a lot of food. Did you know 40% of our food ends up in a landfill? We got to be better users of our food. So put them in the fridge, eat the leftovers, order less at the restaurant, whatever you can do. I started a garden. I'm trying to eat more vegetarian because meat is really energy expensive. Not a very good gardener, but I grew some things. There's all little choices that we can make. Decide who you want to support. No, I'm not sponsored by Patagonia, but some companies are making really green choices, and we got to build them up. We got to keep them going. We got to support them. Our choices are our power. It really is true. So these little things, hey, share them with everyone. I really encourage you to go out there. Well, I challenge you actually, not encourage you, I challenge you. Make a few changes here or there. Every little bit matters. It really does. I want a planet for the future. I'm not going to be here forever, but I want the future generations to have what we've experienced. All the beauty of Mother Nature. She's awesome.